Let me introduce you Hiperwall. Hiperwall is our system for mission critical and 24/7 environment, mainly control room. It's a fully distributed system which can work with AVIA over IP protocols. Hiperwall is completely distributed. It can be deployed in any system, any existing network. We have no more dependencies from classical video systems. Indeed, everything is video over IP. Every single source and control point is based on a network protocol. As you can see, the user interface gives the possibility to select any source from the network, and once the source is acquired or registered on our system, we can show it on a big screen like an LED wall in this case. Having a system which is fully distributed and IP-based gives us the possibility to deploy our system the way we need and also to scale it up when it's needed. There is a possibility to introduce any kind of sources into the system, being video over IP cameras or encoders IP, or even a client running on any PC or server. Once the source is acquired, we can work with it, we can scale it up, and we can move it across our visualization points. As Hiperwall is a fully distributed system, there's no bottleneck, there's no limitation. We can start with few displays, even a small display, and scale it up to a very large installation like LED walls. There's no limitation in terms of the sources that we can acquire and register on the system. Also, there's no limitation on the control point that we can have on the network. Everything is fully distributed through video IP protocols. The possibility to scale up the content gives us the peace of mind to work in any condition and any control room. Whether the customer wants to see multiple content in a very limited space, or the customer wants to have one big content covering the whole screen. The sources that we can use and acquire on the system are cameras, for example, IP cameras, but also encoders IP. Any kind of encoders IP can be used with Hiperwall, but also our own client. By installing our own client, we can grab the screen of every machine, every server on your network, and streaming to the system. As I said, there's no bottleneck because all the system is distributed, so the customer can buy as many licenses as they need, starting from a very limited package and scale it up to a very big system. When it comes to the user interface, we have multiple solutions. We have the control node, which is the central point where the user can control any content and any visualization point. And also we have the hyper operator. The hyper operator is a small version of the control node and gives us the possibility to deploy the control across multiple locations on the same network. So multiple operators can operate on the system at the same time with the peace of mind of a system which is fully distributed and has no bottleneck. When it comes to integration, Hiperwall has a full set of REST API which can be used to integrate the software with any control system. Indeed, we can create complex automation which can open content, close content, or even move content around the system based on the situation required by the control room. An example, if you have a camera IP which require attention because something is happening on that camera specifically, the system can take a trigger from that camera and open the stream big on the wall. So you will always get awareness of what is going on your system based on the triggers, and the APIs can do the rest. A very important aspect of the system is that the system is fully distributed. Means that there is no bottleneck, there's no central point. Every single device and every single license is scalable. So you can start with one visualization point and one single controller, and you can scale it up to multiple visualization points, multiple controller, and even multiple, of course, sources. So there's no limitation when it comes to the number of the sources which can be registered on the system, and there's no limitation when it comes to the number of visualization points which can be handled by the system. So no resolution limitation and no resources, no input limitations. The user interface, it's very simple, it's very intuitive. On the left side, you have all the sources which are registered on the system, and on the right side, you have your visualization point. When you drag and drop a content on the visualization canvas, you can open it, you can scale it up, and you can move it all around. Once you achieve the result that you want to see on your control room, you can save the environment and you can recall it in a second moment using the APIs or using the controller itself. The same capabilities can be exposed by the hyperoperator, which is a small version of the controller available for any user on the network. The system is fully redundant and can be deployed in a fault-tolerant manner. Means that you have multiple controllers on the same network, and if one of them fails, the other one takes over seamlessly. So you have no interruption on the system. This is very important for mission-critical environment, and this is exactly one of the strength points of the system when it comes to 24/7 and mission-critical applications.